Yeet! Oh, oh. Well, that went poorly. What's up, my pilots? Angryponcho here. It's time to talk to the owl. Wait up, buddy! Hoo-hoo! I love how he tells us we're free to go anywhere we want. Like I didn't know that. Come on, my man. You haven't been paying attention. So we are going to head over to the desert in this episode. Good old Gerudo Valley. What are the odds of this getting exponentially harder once I try to do it in the video? Now I'm going to have to put in the footage of me getting it first try. And with the other, before I started talking. Oh, fuck it. The Let's Player's curse is absolutely real. For things that require focus and attention, trying to narrate over it will make you noticeably worse. Alright, so we're trying to go to the Spirit Temple. And to get there, we have to get past, I think, yeah, 4 separate things that we were not intended to get past. So this is going to be a gauntlet in this episode. So the first one is this gate over here. Hello? Gerudo Fortress is located beyond this gate. A kid like you has no business there. Okay. Hello? Well, she won't let us in. Alright. Bet. We can defeat this with the power of chickens! Although it's a lot more precise than you might think. Alright, so... Let me start by explaining what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take the chicken down here. I'll face this wall and target. And then I'll turn 90 degrees to the right while holding the chicken. And I'll walk over here. And at this point I'm going to look at the texture on the bottom left on that circle right there. So basically there's the edge of the light part, and then there's that first ring on the outside. So there's sort of like a light area, a dark ring, light area, dark ring, and then the center. We need to get the bottom of the screen to line up with that first outer light ring. So something like, my angle is bad now, but something like that-ish. And then we're going to turn to the left, neutral roll, which will drop the chicken. Then we'll shield turn, which I'll explain in a minute, to the lower right. Pick up the chicken, and then we'll do a very precise chicken jump, where we'll jump off of that post, use the chicken to get enough height to come over here, jump slash in the air to get that last little bit of movement, and grab to the top of that fence. Because although it looks pointy, we can just grab it. So shield turning. So if you can't consistently press for one frame in a direction, which if you do that, Link will turn, but he won't move. So like, yeah, there's some one frame inputs. And if you get 2 frames, you'll get like a little bit of like that, out of Link, and you'll see the camera move. It's the biggest tip-off. If you can't do that, you can shield turn, which is to pull out your shield, press in a direction, and then let go of your shield for 1 frame, and then pull your shield back up, and you'll end up turning in that, basically doing a 1 frame turn. Right, left, please. Okay, and then do shield drop, roll, shield turn down right, and I know I'm not in the right spot because I can't grab the chicken. Let's just try and keep him on the bridge. So this is one where failing it can be kind of a pain, because if the chicken falls off, you can just leave it and come back in the area to respawn him. But if you fall off, you get to go for a swim. You'll get washed all the way down to Lake Hylia, and then you get to walk all the way around before trying it again. Okay, turn right. Neutral roll. Oh, the chicken got away! Alright, well, I'm in the right position here, at least. Come on, chicken. Not you. Ah, I have just stifled a sneeze. And I won't have to edit it. Oh, nice. Each time I'm coming back up to the top and gliding down, because that actually changes the camera angle a little bit behind Link, and makes this setup with the bottom of the screen work. If you don't do that, you'll end up having to walk like way down here before the camera lines up, and then you won't be in the right position for that. Right there is good. Turn left, shield, neutral roll, shield turn. Oh, okay, I did not shield turn down right. I ended up with a not the right angle, so we have to set that up again. So we'll go up here, start again. That is not a straight turn. That should work. I'm actually worse at shield turning than I am at just turning in the direction, but I wanted to demonstrate it there. Okay, so let the camera get behind Link. I'm going to hit Z. So now the camera's behind Link. Now we're going to pause buffer. So the way that pause buffering works is there's enough delay when you unpause the game that you can pause again without anything happening. So here's an example of that. So in each of those pauses, I unpaused and then repaused, and no, the game did not advance. Like, we're still in the same frame that I paused the first time. So to buffer a trick by pause buffering it, we want to try and let one frame go by and then pause, which is a little bit tough because it is a 20 FPS game. So it's kind of like almost a frame perfect trick trying to advance just one frame before you pause, but you can do it. All right, so from this position, I'm going to press up. And I'm going to press up for 3 frames. And I'll know that happens based on Link's feet. Still have not advanced a frame. Oh, there's one. Still on the first frame. It's better to go too early and just pause again too soon than it is to go too late and miss your frame. And in areas with different amounts of lag, you have to wait different amounts of time. Come on now. Oh! Okay, that was it. That was 2 frames, actually. So hopefully we'll still get this. So I'm going to pause buffer a little bit just to show you Link's feet. But I need to go ahead and start holding up and left. So you can see how his left foot is in front. Oh no. Okay, I guess we're going for it. I'm going to keep holding up left until Link's shield is more than half covered by the pillar here. We just keep holding up left the whole time. Oh, okay, that was a couple frames. One more frame, I think, ought to do it. There it is. All right, now we're going to press B and keep holding forward and left. That wasn't quite right. I think I might have walked forward too many frames or something. Well, we can try it again by leaving and come back into the area. But yeah, the thing I was looking for with Link's feet is that 3rd frame of his walking animation, where his left foot is like... I don't know, I'm not going to be able to pause and get it. That one, yeah. Where his left foot is not just started moving, but has been moving for 2 frames. So, we'll try this again. I'll probably end up having to do the whole thing without talking, so that I can actually focus and try and get it. And that might be the way to go. And it might take me a few tries here too, so I'm just going to cut to the one where I get it. I'll let you know how many tries it goes. Oh, also, it's better if we do this at night, because there's some angles where you'll fall on the other side of the gate, and if you land too far up, the guards will immediately spot you during the daytime. But at night, their code makes their vision worse. Fuck! Alright, I have really good positioning on this one. Let's give it a shot. No, I don't need to hold L. Is that the frame? I think that was the frame, actually. This is the second frame his feet moved. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, here we go. Frame buffer. I don't want to go past it. One more frame. Come on, one more. Did I miss it? Did I really miss it? No, I got it. All right. So if it was daytime, I would have just gotten caught from climbing up. So, whew, that was close. All right, so now we have to carefully look in both directions and try to see. All right, she's facing that way. Which way are you facing? I have to get in a position where I can see them both. Ooh, don't see me. Yeah, see, during the day, they'd catch me. All right, she just turned around. She's facing the other way, too. Go, go, go. Go, Link, go. All right. That was only my 4th try after I started editing it. And the 3rd one was when I fell in the river like an idiot. Yeah, I think I wasn't walking forward quite far enough, and that's why I fell in that time. Because the triangle shape, you get a little bit more room if you go a little bit farther forward. And then I got a perfect shield turn on that one for the angle I wanted and grabbed the chicken immediately. So that was great. Alright, obstacle number 1 of 4, defeated. I'll never get it in a video again. It just doesn't happen. Whatever. Obstacle number 2. Fuck! Get a successful inverted camera. I really just like hearing the sound. Alright, so this gate will not open until you get the... What do they call it? It's like the pass that means you're cool. What do they call it? Like the Gerudo card, I think, something like that. But we're not gonna be able to get that as a kid. Freeing the carpenters and all that is out of the question. So instead, we're just gonna do a little out of bounds shenanigans. So the first thing we have to do is hop. Hello, no. First thing we have to do is hop down there on top of that out of bounds area, which is easy enough to do by just getting a nice slanted angle and side hopping through the area where the ladder is. Dang, I'm not getting a steep enough angle if I'm missing it. Just try again, it's fine. I hardly even practiced this one because it's actually pretty straightforward. You just jump out of bounds and then walk past the gate and then jump back in bounds. Maybe that I'm jumping from too far away instead of like getting close enough to the ladder. This angle might be so steep that I can't jump through the gap. Like I'm hitting the collision instead. So if I can't get out of here, I'll just turn a little bit more to the right. So let's do that. Try again. The very back edge here. Oh. Oh, okay. We'll just turn a little more to the right. That's fine. Hope I ended up more to the right after all that. There it is. Alright, so now we're up here. I was out of bounds. So we just walk over here a little bit. Figure out where we want to try and land, which is over there. And then we can actually go up a little bit to get ourselves a little bit more distance. Because our side hop is going to give us a very nice sideways speed. Whew, we made it. And we'll land down there. So just as long as we have enough height that we don't fall through the floor out of bounds, we'll make it back in bounds. And we'll land on the safe ground. Don't walk backwards up there, or you'll end up running into that guard that stands there and she'll kick you out of the entire area. So yeah, don't do that. Alright, now, 2 out of 2 done. Now we have to cross the River of Sand. So this area, you're intended to cross with, as adult Link, either... I mean, all of us up until now is intended for adult Link. And there's 2 ways to do it. You can either use the long shot to that box over there, or you can just use the hover boots and go ham. But it turns out Child Link can go ham too, and we don't even need the hover boots. So we can come over here to this corner. So if you look... Oh, it's hard to show it. But the polygons that make up the ground, there's kind of a line to the left of Link here. In front of us there. That line continues, so if I go a little bit farther left, and you can see on the map too, at the very bottom, I will fall off the edge of the map and void out. But here at the edges of the River of Sand, the river's not as deep, so that's nice. So we want to get an angle kind of like this. Alright? And we're just going to back walk across. That's all there is to it. It's just that easy. Not intended. And if you go too slow, or if you try and run instead of back walking, it won't be fast enough. And you will fall into the dreaded abyss. Luckily though, if you keep trying it enough times and die, and get like a game over or whatever, you'll just spawn in the same area, so it's not that big of a deal. And wow, is this really hard to see on my CRT. I don't know how clear these flags are for you guys on the video, but on my screen it is very difficult to see them. This one cuts back to the left, right? Yeah. Being familiar with the route helps too. Oh, what's that, Navi? The Great Deku Tree? Oh, yeah, that's right. We really need to do that. Don't worry, Navi. We'll get around to it. Alright, boom. So that you're meant to be able to figure out. So that's not actually an exploit. That's just how Adult Link gets through that area. Okay, so from here, if you come up to this monument, where you're meant to talk to it and have a ghost appear that you can see with the lens of truth, and ba-ba-ba. Well, it turns out the path is already there, even if you don't talk to the ghost. So we go over to this flag, walk down the hill, and then, yeah, as soon as we get to like the low spot here and start walking uphill, we're going to turn and go kind of along the right side of this seam. And then at this light stripe here, we'll cross over and go this way. You can also follow the path I'm taking on the map if that helps. See that box over there? We're going to want to kind of head at this angle. Down to where box lives. The levers are going to make this hard to explain. And don't go too far before we turn and face this way. And as long as we stay on the left side... Oh, damn it. Yeah, I went too far right. That's fine. It will put us back before the River of Sand. Do I want to yeet myself into the sand so I don't have to hear the beeping? Kind of. Kind of do. Yeah, kind of do. It's a whole heart for failing that. This actually has an upside, though, because if you get a game over in this area, the sandstorm will briefly subside. See how much more clear it is now? And that'll actually help us find the flags and stuff, too. I think it starts back up after a little bit, but still. Oh, the other thing with the backwalking, make sure you start from far enough away that you have time to build up to a full speed backwalking. Otherwise, you'll be going too slow right when you hit the sand, and that's no bueno. Yeah, so without the sandstorm effect and just the fog, it's a lot easier to see where the posts are. No, Abby, no, I'm trying to use first-person mode here. Oh, there they are. You can also memorize where to go based on the arrows and like the location on the map in the bottom right, but with literally no landmarks on that map, considering it's just a blank square. I don't really find that to be particularly helpful. So I think it's easier to actually look at those kind of stripes in the sand for this next part. And I always start by going up onto the monument, because that's how I figure out which flag to start next to. Alright, so... it's kind of the opposite of where you come in, but still. So if we go down here, we can go straight along this dark patch, and as soon as we start going uphill, turn left. And now we stay on the right side of this little valley until we get to this first white stripe, and we cross over. And we can just head in this general direction until we crest the hill. Once we crest the hill, we look for that box, and if we go to that dark stripe in the middle, 1 dark stripe, 2 dark stripe, 3 dark stripes, and we head that way. And once we crest the ridge over here, we can turn and see the goal, and as long as we don't go too far to the right, past that little divot in the middle, we can just walk straight to it. And from there, it's hard to fail. I love how the animation looks like you just failed, but it's like, no, you made it. This guy's a Colossus. Good job. Welcome. There was obstacle number 4. So we got past we got past the valley with the blocked gate. We got past the gate guarding the desert, and we got past. Thank you guys. Don't you fucking I tried to roll. Wasn't fast enough. We got past the river of sand, and we got past the area that we're supposed to use the lens of truth. So we just chuffed it up 5 ways to Sunday. Go away. You guys are the worst. And yeah, there's a bombable wall over here, which leads to... Thanks, Nabby. Very helpful, yes. I love how the texture of that entrance is just like painted onto the wall, like Wile E. Coyote style. And this is the... I guess this is 5 out of 6 fairy fountains, right? Magic, double magic, and all 3 spells. Yeah, that's 5. The only one we aren't going to be able to get as Child Link is the double magic one, and that's only in Adult Hyrule Castle. Or double defense, rather. The chair's going to creak. There it was. It does it every time I readjust my weight, so I can, like, predict it now. I'm gonna open a soda during a cutscene. Yes, it's a soda. This is a PG-13 YouTube video. We do not consume alcohol. So Nehru's love is kind of underrated, in my opinion. Just because being invincible for a while can be really useful. And it's especially useful for a couple glitches, where the fact that you can get hit by explosions and other damage sources without actually taking the damage and getting the falling animation where Link gets knocked on his ass means that you can do some cool stuff with it. There's some glitches that happen exclusively while you have it enabled. Alright, so we're not gonna... Whoa! We're not gonna mess around here for too long because I don't want to get killed by levers again. We're gonna head into the temple. Wish you guys would chill. I'm gonna go ahead and... Well, I won't do it yet. Ah, okay, we're up here. So we can go ahead and go inside the Spirit Temple. Now, normally you come here first as an adult and find that you don't have anywhere to go. Oh, also, if you haven't gotten magic pots yet, this might be the first place in the game where you pick one up and you get that cutscene. I already got one randomly at Lake Hylia. So normally you come here as an adult and it's like, there's a rock I can't move and a chute that I don't fit in. That's weird. So you just leave. And that means this cutscene expects you to always be adult Link. So Link's just coming out of the Spirit Temple. And I guess Sheik learned how to time travel. Because he's here from the future. I guess. The Master Sword? What? What's that? The Temple of Time? Okay, we've never been there. I don't know, I just thought this place was cool. There's like, learn a song, lead a child back to the desert. I'm here right now. The best part is in all the shots of Link, the game can't decide how tall he's supposed to be. Because he's got the wrong model. So you'll see him like scoot up and down sometimes. And he's so short in that shot that he's behind the music staff. And this is supposed to be like the last time you see the owl, like as adult Link. He's up there chilling. And then he flies off like, he doesn't need my help anymore. Flap, 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 flap. But seeing it as child Link, he's like, I'll see you again. Whoop, we're tall. Whoop, we're short. This is great. Yeah, going up and down. And Sheik's like, wait a second. Am I here too early? Oh, no, desert. Link's like, what the fuck was that? But now we can do the Spirit Temple. Hooray! Okay, so I'm going to save here. And if things go sideways, I'm just going to go back to that save point. So don't save, don't save, don't save. Got it. Right, first thing. Use this shield, so because there's flaming keys up here. I haven't seen you around, kid. What do you want? I'm not busy. I'd like to go in this hole, actually. No, behind you in the wall. Oh yeah, I'm one of Ganondorf's minions. I don't remember how much of this dialogue I have to listen to be honest. But I guess it makes sense considering this is the only time you get to talk to Nabooru. So it's nice that there's some dialogue for her. But from Link's perspective, even now it's just like, it's just some lady I met. I don't know. She doesn't like Ganondorf, but who does? And we get the lore dump of every 100 years there will be one male and he must be the king. It's like, how do y'all have kids the rest of the time? I guess it was explained in Breath of the Wild that they go and take lovers from other races. But if that's the case, like, do they only have daughters? And then those daughters, like, look exactly like them? Like, they don't look like half Goron or half Hylian, they just look Gerudo? Like, I don't know. It's like fucking Asari. I don't get it. It's like, maybe it's like they only have like mitochondrial DNA, and so the father doesn't really like matter. They're just like needed for conception. They don't like contribute genetic material. I have no idea. That's not how the Asari work. Could be how the Gerudo work. Who fucking knows? Alright, cool. Thanks, bye. So here we are. We're actually going to do a temple, guys. Doing the Spirit Temple. It's supposed to be the last temple, so of course we're doing it first. Fuck you! Ah, you son of a bitch. Come here, you little... Alright. Got him. Come down here and fight me like a bat. still have no ranged weapons, so best thing I can do is vertical slash and jump slash to try and hit these guys while they're near Link. Come on. If you're locked on and don't push a direction, you'll get an overhead swing. Where are you going? Come and fight me, you flying rat. And that tends to be the one that's most likely to be able to reach a bat. Also, don't put your Deku Shield on in this room. You will lose it. It's very bad. Alright, doors are open. Now we gotta fight this asshole. Can I lock on, please? Hello? You get him right up on the edge, damn. You can't stop him from strafing. But, oh god, don't fucking die to the Stalfos, dude. He takes so many hits as Child Link. And when he puts his shield down and when he doesn't, it's just totally random. Finally. Blech. Oh, the beeping. Alright, so now... Oh god, the beeping. Alright, I think I know that there's a heart in a box over here. I decided that I'm not going to make this a 3-heart run, just because it's too annoying. Not because I would die all that many times, but just because having to hear the low health sound makes me want to not play the game. Okay, that's a bomb drop. Thanks. Well, these have hearts though, right? Fucking nuts! Stay away from me, nuts! This is... this run is Link practicing No Nut November. I never even thought of that. There's no nuts in this run. I could go back out to the front. There's 2 pots there that smack into you and give you hearts. Just so I don't have to hear this noise. Be right back. Just run past Nibiru like, it's too dangerous. I'm leaving. Where'd the other one go? Here he is. Thank you. Okay. You son of a bitch! Fuck you, you stupid bastard! Swear to God. Bats don't respawn. Why does he respawn? There. That's how you're supposed to fight him. Just push his ass off the edge. Alright, so this is the room where we're going to use our very last bomb chew. Until we get more. So, over there's a switch behind a grate. So we can't hit it with our fairy slingshot, which we don't have. So instead we have to hook our boomerang around and hit it with that. But we don't have that either. Luckily, there's another way to do it, and that's with a bomb chew. So the setup for this is pretty easy. We just need to get in the middle of the path here. Not too precise. Go back to this wall. And then just turn around and take like a half step away. And cross your fingers. Here goes our last bomb chew. We do want to drop it immediately. Yes! Haha! The explosion goes through the grate. How nice is that? Can you not? Thanks. Give me a heart. Thanks. So there it was. Our 10th bomb chew of the run. We could use bomb chews in a later room, but we can use regular bombs at first, so this guy, you're meant to kill by smacking the switch to turn the fire on, and then you walk around the room until he goes over to where the fire is on the other side. You can also do it with Din's fire if you want. Honestly, it's just as easy to do it the intended way, so we'll go with that. And I'm not really smashing pots at random because I'm not trying to get a Deku Nut drop. Watch out for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. I remember being told that as a kid in the Forest Temple and just thinking like, what? Monsters hanging from the ceiling? That's fucking scary, Navi. You can't just say that and not explain. It just goes lots of money. That's nice. That Gold Skulltulas hitbox actually goes through the grate. So if we want to, we can blow it up from this side, and if we were to try and climb past it, its feet would actually hit us through the wall, and we would get knocked off of this grate, even though he's on the other side. Alright, so we grab those 5 rupees in order to get the doors open. I don't remember if killing the enemies does anything or not. I think I might make a chest up here. So we'll kill the rest of the bats. But first, we'll use Din's Fire to light these 2 torches here. Could just carry fire from the other side of the room with a stick, but, you know, Din's Fire works, so we'll just use that. Boom. I guess we don't have to kill the enemies because using the fire is what makes the chest appear. Anyway. Fuck off, bats. Alright, now the question is, can I get to that spider? If I can get Link to climb... Oh god, okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Come on, Link. Climb on that wall, buddy. I know you can do it. Whoa! Alright. I'm gonna jump for it. I'm just gonna fucking go. Yes! Alright. Slick. Now, hopefully I can find a way back from here. And I haven't just doomed myself. I think if I go far enough up, I can just go left and I'll fall onto the platform in the middle. Yeah, alright, cool. Sweet. And now we get to listen to the low heart noise. Isn't it great? Isn't it just delightful? Well, we got our small key, so we can proceed from here. And I guess I can save again if I need to, because we got our bomb chew. We used our last bomb chew, so... And it worked, so that's good. Is this gonna drop a fucking stick? Nothing. Cool, thanks. Ooh, we got some fucking spiders on this wall. Don't touch them. I always feel like a spider's watching me. I wonder if there's people that have... I don't know if there's a fear of, like, that you're being observed or being watched. And then a fear that, you know, of spiders in general. I wonder if people have both of those. Anyway, I guess we'll fight this guy first. Much better than the Stalfos, because he doesn't have a shield. It makes us wait. No reason. Alright, so now that rock we're meant to blow up with bomb chews, but we can be more creative than that. We're a little bit low, because I... Ah, thank you. I got the spiders, but not the wall. Oh, that's not gonna work. Alright, let me line this up a little better. There we go. We just need it to blow up at the top of the throw, and we'll be good to go. No worries. You can also hit that switch up there to get some bomb chews, so I'm going to do that. Thank you. Didn't need to use them on this room, so I figured I'd just show that you can do it with the bomb, too. So ironically, this is one of the places where bomb chews are intended to be used. And I just wanted to show that we've used them to break so many other things, but we're not going to use them in one of the few places where they're intended, which I think is hilarious. Oh, and that guy respawned apparently. Cool. Alright, we'll push you off the edge. I think if we want to, we can go down there and get the dungeon map. We might as well. Just use Din's Fire on this pedestal, and we'll get the chest with the map in it. I mean, it'll be handy when we come back here as adults, so... Might as well. It's basically free. And I believe there's some more flying pots in this room that will usually give you health when they smack into you. I don't even know off the top of my head where the compass is in this dungeon, now that I think about it. Huh. Yeah, those flying pot traps like to give you hearts. I think it's kind of funny because half of the time, if you're not shielding, they'll just smack into you and deal like half a heart of damage, and then you'll pick up the heart they drop and regain it, and it's like, oh, I'm fine. It's all good. Oh, word of warning, don't run out of magic in this area. It sucks to have to go all the way to the bottom of the dungeon in order to get more. Alright, so we're going to do the usual grab the rupees for this room. That part of this is just as intended. But there are 3 torches in this room that we are supposed to light by carrying a stick around. And as you know, we do not do that. I feel like if his head goes just the right way, he could blow up his friend. So because Link is practicing No Nut November, not only is he not nutting, he's also not going to be touching his stick. At all. Alright, so if we stand about here, we can get both of these torches in one Din's Fire. And the timing is actually kind of tight. So for the next one, we want to get close enough to it that the initial animation hits it, not the long expanding animation. Yeah, you see how there's sort of 2 animations for Din's Fire? There's a ball that appears around Link, and then there's a... Where's that chest fall over there? Yeah. And then there's a larger area of effect that spreads throughout the whole room. Well, not the whole room, but a much larger area. That first part comes out a lot more quickly, so if you're in a time pinch, often it pays just to get a little bit closer to the torch. Alright, boom, small key. So we need the small key in order to open a door in the next room. And in order to get to the next room, we just gotta pull a block over here. So it turns out with this one, you don't actually have to push the sun block to the side at all. Sun block. You can just pull it straight back, and it'll hit the sunshine enough to open the door. Speedrun strats. Oh man, one of the things, this is one of the quality of life improvements that stuff like Faster Quest and Randomizer and OT3D, just moving blocks just a little faster. Just give me some of my life back, man. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and equip ourselves. Boom. Neighbor's Love. Because things are gonna get dicey up here. We about to have to fight a boss. And being invincible helps when fighting bosses. Pro tip. So we'll go ahead and use Neighbor's Love, and then we'll just go ham on this guy. I'm actually gonna switch. I can save again now. Yeah. To this shield. Power crouch tab and Neighbor's Love. Get at me, buddy. Those are all jump slashes, and I took no damage. Get good, scrub. I'm just showing up as young Link with 3 hearts and no items and just destroying the Dark Knight. Hey, what's up, Gil? Surprised to see me? You're my favorite character, Mr. Owl. But I have to know, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? Even I thought the tales of a boy who could travel back and forth through time was merely a legend. What the fuck are you people talking about? You have fully matured as an adult. What? From now on, the future of all the people in Hyrule is on your shoulders. Maybe it's not my time anymore. Here is my last advice. Yeah, we'll see you again. 2 witches inhabit this temple. Have fun. I will continue to watch you. Wait, so you're not going to give me any more advice, but you will just kind of creepily observe things? Thanks. Alright, well, let's get the Silver Gauntlets. God, the Silver Gauntlets before getting any of the Spiritual Stones. That should be like a bingo quest. Y'all know about like randomized bingo, right? That's something people used to do before randomizer got really popular. People would play like Ocarina of Time speedrun bingo, where there's websites that could generate a bingo card of weird things to do, like catch the Hylian loach, steal the fisherman's hat, you know, get 15 hearts, whatever. And they would put random stuff in there, like beat Dodongo's Cavern as an adult, or what is it? You know, just kind of like weird glitchy stuff. I feel like get the silver gauntlets before getting any spiritual stones would be a fun bingo item to have to do. Because you basically have to do this entire run minus the stuff in Zora's Domain in order to get it. Link's like, huh? Where'd she go, though? I love this area here. Because if you fall off at just the right spot... I didn't get it that time. But if you fall off in the right spot, you can jump slash repeatedly and like... Yeah. Alright, so we've been breaking the rules a lot in this run. I think next episode we're gonna do some nice things. We're gonna plant the seeds of the future. I'm gonna run around and plop a bunch of seeds in the ground, and I'm gonna collect a bunch of heart pieces, just because why not? I want to see how many we can get as young Link without any of the items we're supposed to have, and then we will go. Well, like everybody says, we'll go time traveling into the future. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. God, this inventory screen. It's weird.